All right, so now we're gonna do a little bit of the infighting. So now we're gonna get a little bit closer. We're much more in Matty's wheelhouse. And the counters that I have and the options that I have as a stand-up fighter to counter what he does. Let's get where we get our legs into range. All right, so me and Matty, what are we doing?
So I'm going to be looking for any type of attachment so I can start to come in. I want to pummel in. Ideally, I want to be getting an underhook here, and I want to be getting my head inside on the underhook. I'm driving my forehead into his temple to be, this is my corner now. This is my attacking corner. I got Jeff on the defensive here, right? Mm-hmm. So I have different attacks. If I turn in, I can duck under, pop there. But ideally, you have this strong, let's turn this way. Strong underhook here, usually grabbing at the trap, and my head is on that side, in his temple.
All right, so me, countering that, when he comes in first, I don't want anything touching me. I don't want him grabbing anything. I want to be able to shoot in on everything, and if he does get in on me, and he does get that grab, and he does start to do what he wants to do, first thing I want to do is I want my elbows into my body. I want to seal his hand. If I get it down, I want to, so Penchak Silat loves this shit. So they don't just pin, they grab, they pull their fingers up as high as they can, and if they don't have a gi, they grab skin. So that's how they pull down. It's a full grab up, pull down skin, and make a fist. Not very comfortable. If I could get him, and he goes in the over, same thing. I want my elbow into my body. I want to try and get some sort of hook, and I want to get a clinch into his neck, around the back. I want my head down into him. If I get the clinch on the other side, I want my head into him, into his ear, the hard bit of my head into any bit in his. Keep contact. If I'm out here floating around and he swings his head around, I'm gonna get cut. Bad move. So now, I wanna always counter around. I wanna get in and I wanna clinch. I wanna try and get my foot behind his. If I get caught in here, he's gonna reap my leg. He's gonna sweep my leg in. And on top of that, if I'm on the inside, now I have here, all he has to do is throw his arm up, and now he's got me pinned. So now for me to get out, I have to walk all the way around him. I walk all the way around him, and now he's able to sweep my legs because I presented my two legs to him. So I want to always try and be around the back of his ankle, and I always want to try and pin. I want to keep his hands down, and if we're coming in, if I get into a clinch, if I get an inside clinch, and I have him pinned here, if I can, I have knees. I have elbows. I could drive an elbow, or if I have contact, I could do a pop, where I just take my hand with the contact, bring it from a high point here, and slam it down. Anything I could do to keep him from locking me up, to keep him from contact, to keep him from getting in on me, and to get around and keep him from getting a double leg on me. What else, Matty? What do we got?
Notice before when we both, Jeff and I, had our moments of attacking, it's very important that you're driving your head into their temple. If your head is not inside, you're on the defensive and you're playing their game. So, if I, say I get outside of Jeff, I have this nice, what we call Russian 2-on-1. I'm driving my head in. I have different ways to attack. I can sweep behind the leg here. I can get in front and trip in front. But from here, I just want to make sure that he's uncomfortable. If I want, I'll go gentle. I'll hyperextend his arm. And look at this. I'm putting all my weight down right on the elbow. This is uncomfortable for him. I'm driving my shoulder. I'm driving his shoulder down with the pin of my elbow and just making that uncomfortable. He'll eventually reach. And from here, you can have your classic duck.
So, for me, not being able to do all the inside techniques that he's coming around, if I don't have it in my equipment belt, I don't have it. I have weight distribution, I have angling, I have footwork. So again, always trying to keep the hand away, keep around, get a contact in him, keep my ass back, keep my back leg back so he doesn't have, and keep my weight distribute back and on him. Any way I can push him down or out and away from me, the less that he has an opportunity to grab at me.
In wrestling, we call it down blocking, we call it sprawling, but this same ideology is happening with the way that Jeff is approaching and in wrestling. If I'm coming down here, Jeff's just going to push me away. Jeff doesn't want me here. You got to be able to bring your legs back and push them away.
Push an angle for
Small
me.
movements. Small movements.
Push an angle. I want to get him away from me. I don't want him in contact with me. I don't want him to grab anything. I want to push away if I can. And this isn't even striking. So striking for me is a completely different ball game. So now he's going to have to understand that if we're in a street situation, that everything's on the board. How is he going to handle it? So if he's going in for it, see now he's high up in his judo stance. See now, for me, I want to be someplace where I can keep him off. I could throw leg kicks. I could throw kicks to the front. I could throw roundhouse kicks. I could do counter jabs. He does the distancing hand and jab. Pop down and jab. Pop down, jab. Pop down, cross. So these are different things that I have for when he's doing his distancing arm. One thing that we learned in knife fighting is the distancing arm or the leveraging arm. You don't ever want anybody to have a distance arm against you. Because if I have a distance arm against him, one, I've countered him off. And if I have a weapon and he's trying to stop this weapon from getting him, if I have a distancing arm, what's he going to do? What are you going to do to stop it? He can't get in on me. I have an arm distancing against him. So now, how do you counter that distancing arm?
It starts with the approach. So you want to make sure that if they're reaching up in the same way that Jeff is swatting those attacks, you're pushing it away. Me as a grappler, I want to, anytime someone presents a weapon to me, that's mine. So Jeff comes up with a reach, 2-on-1, right? I'm here. I'm usually going to come on the wrist and right on top of the thumb here and push off. Assuming this is gi, even if it's just my shirt, get a nice hold on it. Grab under the wrist, on the elbow, pull it off. All one movement. I'm popping, getting back, but I don't let go of that. This is mine now. Say Jeff does have a weapon. I could use this to distance.
See now, he's counter distancing my distance arm. He's pulled it away from him now, and he's creating a distance. So now, he's got a distance across mine. He's separated himself from the leveraging arm. Always have to get that leveraging arm away. When I see a wrestler or a judoka coming in and I see that arm coming, I know there's nothing good coming after that. He's setting me up for something. So I have to set him up for what I could do. What I want to do is always get to an angle where I'm on a blind side. Now, he keeps leading with his opposite leg from me. So now we're in an orthodox stance. I don't normally fight southpaw, but if I see him and I want to create distance, I want to create something that is going to either get me to his outside, but if I don't have here, I come in this side, he still has this. He could strike from here. I could punch here, but he has a strike there. Now, if he's fighting southpaw and I'm fighting orthodox, he's got opposite hands. This is the opposite from boxing. This is confusing for a boxer because the boxer's used to the other hand leading. So now I have a longer distance to get behind his rear hand now. I can't go blindside here because he's got his leg back. That leads me out into his open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weapons he could hit me with. I don't want to be there. I want to always angle around to his back. I want to keep this hand from getting in on me. I want to keep him from shooting. And I want to get to the outside of him. I want to get to the outside of him. Again, my foot behind his foot. Me controlling his arm and me being able to have Now I don't have this tool, so I don't have this, I don't have that. I still have this.
Get into it again, Fred.
So down here, back behind him. I have this hand at least sealed, it's not trapped. He could come around, he can move his arm around the other side and swing. I'm only here for now. So 1, 2, I can't use them. This one I can't use until I disengage from his hand. I can't use my elbow. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're equal. So for me, I have this, he's got this as his defense. So what I want to do is, I want to close the gap. So now, he's closed off. He can't use 1 and 2 to elbow me. He can't use the head. So now, I still have 1, 2, 3. I could disengage and punch. I could move here and I could still punch him. I could still elbow from here. Always try and get around to his blind side. Always circle around to his blind side. Now him doing that opposite arm is confusing for me. It's not what I'm used to. A boxer's not used to that. A boxer fights like this. Muay Thai fights like this. Karate fights like this. Not like this. He's fighting like this. That's confusing as hell for me. He's got things that he's doing that now it complicates me getting to his angle. So you just have to find an end. You have to try and exploit what he's doing. Okay, he's constantly going with that hand. Go, drop it down, and go in for the short punch. And be ready, because what he's going to throw, he's going to throw that. And then what am I going to throw? He's going to come in on that. Flow drills, very important. Work them cooperatively. I've never worked with Matty before. I haven't had a lot of experience with a lot of the things that he's coming in with. But we have to throw what we might counter for. So I throw something, and he's going to throw something. So I do that. What's he going to do to counter that? I do that. What's he going to do to counter that? I could go back. I could get an elbow behind. Whatever I could do. Flow, cooperate is the best thing to do to learn new techniques, learn counters, but always remember your footwork. Always remember your coming in, going out. He does the same thing, right? When he's moving, it's constantly step and go. Constantly going for angles. Separating. Where can I get in? Where is he going to go?